It's showtime at Homestead, Miami.
Andre Baranowskis at the line, steals it in the Indy 250.
Line into the back, in trouble, and I go. Gordon's in the wall, jumps right around.
Side by side on the final lap, coming to the checkered flag.
Steve Morgan, the last lap pass, and the victory in Las Vegas.
Welcome to the NOFSRL.
Just watch me now. Just watch me now. I got something for you, a little more for you. You won't believe your eyes. Just watch me now. Just watch me now. I got something for you, a little more for you. You won't believe your eyes. Just watch me now. Just watch me now. Just watch me now. Just watch me now.
Today, the West Coast swing concludes for the NOFSRL as we welcome you to round number 4 of the New Era Cup Series in the desert today of Phoenix, Arizona. At the short track, the Phoenix Raceway, the first short track race of the season for the PetSmart 500. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Ari Zakela. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually the only one in the booth today doing this. But I'm so glad to be joining you guys for round number 4 of this race. We've had some impressive racing to start off the season, and today could be more impressive with the short track, especially with what the scenario is. There could be a chance that Hendrick Motorsports could become the first team ever to sweep the West Coast Swing races 2 through 4. We saw it at Las Vegas with Tyler Markle. We saw it last week in Fontana when CJ Williams won in the 24 for Kobe Bryant. And now we could see it today. This is going to be an important race for these drivers. There's not going to be that much passing, especially on the long runs. So on the short runs, you'll see a lot of passing here. You'll have to be committed to the low line if you want a chance at winning the race. Let's give you the point standings coming in. Marty Johnson has had the points lead the entire season, but right now it's a 2-point lead over CJ Williams in second. Igor Barretto, the part-timer, is 36 points. He's 6 points back. Fourth, Ryan New, another part-timer, 21 points back. Ryan Webb, fifth, 30 points back. Carter Friesen, 6th, 32 points back. Luke Rainey, 7th, 33 points back. 8th is Neil Clifford, 37 back. 9th, Diego Rossello, 40 back. And 10th, Tyler Markle, 47 points back. We're all set to go for the first short track race of the season. Let's give you the starting lineup. On the front row, a pair of JGR Toyotas. Edwin Mendez, the last driver to win at Phoenix, on the pole, and next to him, it's Ethan Hoffman in the 18. Row 2, Ryan New in the 66. He's a part-timer that's done well this season. Tyler Markle, Vegas winner in the 48. Row 3, it's Zach Ryan, and next to him, Cody Smart. His first win came at Phoenix in the Cup Series. Row 4, Casey Nanico in the 51. John Andrews in the 17. And the 5th row, Mitchell Collins in the 19. And the 00 of Christian Vargas, who had one of the best cars here in the fall in 19, but got caught up in a wreck. A 78-lap short track race, first short track race of the year. Stages end at laps 19 and 48. Make sure all 40 cars are good to go, and they are. Edwin Mendez, Ethan Hoffman will bring the field to green for round 4 of the New Era Cup Series. It's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy, because, ladies and gentlemen, in the desert, it's showtime! Look at Zach Ryan up on the inside, 3 wide. He's trying to take second spot away after starting in the 5th position. Here comes Johnny Garner, one around there, 4 wide off of 2. He falls back in line, and there they go already. There they go. Marty Johnson, the points leader around the 12, along with Diego Barreto. Alex Lozano, I don't think they got that much damage, though. Barreto with some rear end damage. We know the first yellow, though, is out. And it is Edwin Mendez, the current race leader. Remember, pit road frequency 2 exits. We are on a 1 mile short oval. I don't think these drivers will come in early on. But we know the... Oh, make it 4 drivers now. There's a stack up with the back markers. That's Downey with some rear end damage. Got hit from Lozano in the 88. Let's break it down and see what happened. See if this will give us... Oh, Colin Denton gets loose in the 34. He saves it. We have like 3 different accidents go on. Johnson gets turned off of the back bumper of Carter Friesen. Barreto, I think, got turned off of Lozano, and I don't think those two were happy. We've got a better shot from our area camera. Oh, they're 5 wide off of turn 2. You just can't do that. Webb and Winkle get into Denton. Lozano and Barreto get together, and then Friesen gets turned to Johnson while they try to miss that mess. Here's Johnson. Watch Friesen. He's got a good run on the outside. They're just trying to miss the wreck. Doesn't look like Johnson's got that much damage either. Here's Diego Barreto. Watch what happened to him in the 77. Just got turned off of Lozano. I think Barreto wanted to show his displeasure to the 88. Let's see as well what happened under caution in real time. Watch Lozano here. Oh, Downey's just way too slow, and rear ends the 52, and Barreto shows his displeasure to the 88. Yellow is out. Mendez the leader. Let's get ready to go back to green. We've got a lap to go before we get back to the restart. After that, all 40 drivers still on the track. Lozano, Johnson, Barreto, Downey, the only ones to suffer damage in that accident. Denton made a nice save. He's behind Brian Webb right now. At the moment, currently scored in 29th. We'll reset the field for you right now as they stand. Toyota top 3 with Mendez out in front. Ryan New second. Ethan Hoffman is third. Zach Ryan is fourth. Casey Nanico fifth. Mitchell Collins is sixth. Cody Smart is seventh. Tyler Markle eighth. Johnny Garner ninth. And Brian Ferris the top 10. Toyota's off to a good start early on here at Avondale, Arizona. Mendez had a better car in the long run in the late stages of the race and was able to pick up the win over Steve Morgan. He brings him into the restart zone for the first time, and we're back to green in Phoenix. Not a good restart for Ryan New. Let's see if Hoffman capitalizes on it. First move is made by Morgan. He's looking for a top 10 spot on Brian Ferris. And now there's the run for Hoffman inside on New for second. And does he have it just yet? He can't. New a better turn on the outside off of 1 and 2. That's what it was like in the old configuration when that was known as 3 and 4. Nice side-by-side race, and now Nanico trying to make a run on the outside on Zach Ryan, where you got 2 Fords battling for, or 2 Toyotas battling for second. You had 2 Fords battling for fourth, and Ryan tries to put a slide job on New. Zach Ryan, Ryan New. Oh gosh, Zach Ryan New. Imagine if you merged those faces together, even though I've never seen those faces in person. New gets a little bit tight. Here comes Cody Smart in the 10 car. Trying to take a top 5 spot away. Coming to the line, he was 6th. Near 3 wide there. And here goes the 47. Daniel Voiles inside. Vargas way tight up in 1 and 2. And Morgan makes some contact. Oh, there goes Steve. Oh, he saves it. What a save by him off of the bumper of Brian Ferris. And they keep them going. Collins looking inside on New. Let's go on board that 66 car. 19 a better run entering turn 1. Here comes as well Marco. He's got a good run on Nanico. That's for a top 10 spot. Voiles trying to make his mark once again. The 20 and the 13 battling it out. That's outside of the top 10 at the moment. Focus up front. Mendez and Hoffman still remain the top 2. As Ryan New gets a little bit tight, Boyles takes it 3 wide inside. This is for 7th. On board again for the rear bumper cam of Ryan New. Here comes Vargas. That's a 3 wide move. He's below the dog leg. You can do that in the New Era Cup Series. Good battle for 8th. There's another good battle heating up. Zach Ryan, Cody Smart. That's for 3rd on the track. Cody's just waiting to make his move, play it safe. And Ryan had a better 1 and 2 there, but got tight on the exit. And Smart does not capitalize again. Playing it safe, he knows it's a little bit early on. How about the Joe Gibbs cars right now? They got 3 cars in the top 5. You got Mendez first, Hoffman second, Collins is 5th. Go back to Brian Ferris at the line. He was 11th, but may lose it to Stuart Gratton. 41 car with a run on the inside. Meanwhile, 3 wide as Tuck gets very tight up in the corners. You got Morgan in the middle and Fitzwater down on the bottom. Neil Clifford in this battle as well. Let's go on board in the 53. Tuck gets way wide. And Clifford will capitalize. Good battle again. Go up to the front of the pack. This is for 2nd. Ryan looking inside on Hoffman. Smart and Ryan have caught up to the 18. The 22 looks inside. And Ryan's got 2nd at the line over Hoffman. Collins and Boyles have brought their way into this battle. This has helped the 11 car pull away by about 6/10. Man, it is heating up as well off of turn number 2. Don't know how any of these drivers have not wrecked yet. Hoffman way wide again in 3 and 4. Here comes Collins trying to look inside. Boyles uses the dog leg. He's going to gain about maybe 3 spots. Was 4th of the line. He goes to 3rd now. And now Hoffman trying to push the town. Let's go on board with Ryan New as you watch this battle. New will let Hoffman inside on the 10. Manufacturers playing the playing strategy and trying to work together. He goes wide once again, opens the door for Christian Vargas in the 00 machine. Oh, New got on the wall off of 2. Took it way wide, scraped the outside wall. No caution though, we stay green. We got 2 to go though in stage 1, but the yellow's out. And we got a big wreck. Johnson with more damage. Lozano is in it as well. Colin Dutton leaking fluid. Monaco got some left side damage on the left. 2nd yellow's out. We will see pit stops, and this will determine as well who will win stage 1. Focus on Mendez, the 11 car. He's got pit stall number 1. Boyles makes his way down pit road as well. This will likely be a 4 tire stop for all the drivers. All starting on the right sides. Barretto stays out. I believe Barretto will have the race lead. Nope, he was a lap down. Mendez will win the race off pit road and will capture stage 1. Ryan 2nd, Boyles 3rd, Collins 4th, Hoffman 5th, then Smart, Vargas, Grattan, New, and Nanico. The yellow is out once again. Marty Johnson suffering the most damage. Let's see what happened. Alright, so this is a pretty weird situation. You see CJ Williams get loose. I think Johnson... Let's back that up real quick. From that same angle. Watch Williams off of 2. He gets loose. Johnson checks up. And I think Monaco just gets into him in the inside wall. And turns him. And then here's Lozano that's going to get the rear end. Ooh, that's a lick right there. Colin Denton. Johnson goes up in the air. Friesen, I think, misses the crash. And he does. But this will take Johnson out of the points lead after today. That was a hard shot. This is in real time. There's Williams getting loose. And Johnson just pounds the inside safe for burial. He comes back up. Lozano doesn't go down low to miss it. I think he just locked them up. Let's look at the onboard from Johnson. At the line was running in 31st. And yeah, Monaco just put him in the inside wall. And there's Lozano. Bang. We'll show you Carter Friesen as well. Then we'll get back to green. Watch him make a nice miss here. Ooh, wow, that was impressive, Carter. Let's get ready for the restart. Pace car is pulled in. Igor Barretto not the race leader. He's the last car on the lead lap. Brian Webb a lap down, lines up on the inside line. Edwin Mendez, the stage 1 winner. Zach Ryan in 2nd. Daniel Voiles 3rd. Mitchell Collins 4th. Ethan Hoffman 5th. Cody Smart 6th. Christian Vargas 7th. Stuart Grant 8th. Ryan New 9th. Casey Nanico 10th. This will be a very interesting restart. Webb trying to get back on the lead lap, which he is right now. Denton and Johnson out of the race after the accident as we are back to green. Barretto hoping for a caution to come out. Here comes Voiles trying to capitalize on Zach Ryan for 2nd. He may look for the race lead. Mendez does not run the lower line. Here we go. He's inside. Whoa, there they go. What a save by Voiles and Mendez. And that's going to help the 11 keep the lead. Collins tries to look up the middle. He gets way tight. Here comes Cody Smart in the 10. Man, these restarts are just crazy. Next stage ends at lap 48. Oh boy, Clifford and Marco got a little bit tight up in turns 1 and 2. Man, they are going wild on these restarts. New looking inside, that's 3 wide for 3rd position. And New gets that. Meanwhile, the top 2 have pulled away as Barretto will slow them down. Ryan and Hoffman have lost a lot of spots. There goes Steve Morgan inside. That's 3 by 3 by 3. That's nearly 4 wide off of turn 2. Oh, this may not look good. I think Mendez got hit from Voiles, and this is for the lead. Daniel Voiles. Can he get it at the line here? Not just yet. Voiles led to the line. Mendez has the better run inside. I think the 11 car may have gotten turned from Voiles. And saved it again. Meanwhile, Vargas and Collins tied up in 1 and 2 again. They check up. Everyone stacks up. It's an accordion effect once again. And Mendez clears Voiles here. New leader, the 11. Here comes New in the 66. Barretto's done a good job staying up front with these guys. And it's not falling back. Here goes Brian Ferris inside. That's for 4th. He's in 4th. Nanico's in 5th. Collins, hang on. Man, these cars are just really tight. He almost got up into that wall. And New gets way tight. That will help out Ferris take the 3rd spot away. And for the race lead, here comes Voiles. Doesn't look underneath Mendez just yet. He's never won in the New Era Cup Series. He'll run a different line, try to dive in the corner. He got way tight there. That'll help Mendez pull away. So remember, he's never won a New Era Cup Series race. Came close at Michigan in his rookie season in Season 2. This is his 2nd year of Cup competition, by the way. And he could lose that runner-up spot to the 66 of New because he is up to the back bumper. Brian Webb in the 6th car, currently standing the last car on the lead lap in 37th. This man will love a caution right now because he could get back into the hunt. But Mendez right on the tail of the 6. Now that the restart is all broken out, the pack is now really in a single file line. Boyles, man, that car is really tight. And New will try to capitalize on that inside for second. Ferris tries to look down low. Barretto falling back to Logan and Collins. I should say Matthew Logan. And now here he goes inside for third. Ferris trying. It was a heartbreak of a season for Ferris when he was in the 88 last year. I don't even think he picked up a single win. Maybe not even a single top 5. Clears the 66 and he's up to third. Now here comes Nanico inside for fourth. Gets tight once again. Vargas looks down low. Here comes as well Steve Morgan, 3 wide. This is for 7th. Morgan may try a double overtake here. Hoffman way tied up in 1 and 2. Falls back to the 4 of Fitzwater. Still trying to fight back on that outside. The 4-car won last season with Mendez behind the wheel at this track. Morgan finished second in that race. That's your defending Cup Series champion, currently running in 7th. Nanico falling spots back again. New has taken 4th away. Vargas now cracking the top 5 on this run. Nanico a better 1 and 2. Remember that high side is better momentum there. The low side better here. So this is a track where you just got to find as much momentum as you can. The better lane in the specific turns will definitely pay off. Here comes Morgan. Now they're looking for 6th. He gets tight again up in the corner. Ryan up in 9th, looking for 8th and maybe looking for 7th on the 13 machine. Has the run on Steve, and he's got it. I think he got him at the line. Nope, by about 4/100ths. We don't have the best angle there. But it was pretty close. Now, Mendez inside on Brian Webb to put him a lap down. And Brian really wanted a caution, and he's not going to get it. I think he had an unscheduled pit stop on that on the previous green flag run. Only 2 cautions in this race so far today. Daniel Voiles now trying to get by Brian Webb, but if he waits too long, this could help out Brian Ferris. Look for second, and Webb gets a little bit tight. I think he's just going to let the 47 go by. Not just yet. Meanwhile, a good battle here. CJ Williams trying to crack the top 10 for the first time today. Last caution, he was on the back of the pack. He's made his way up to 11th. So good run right now by CJ. I believe at the moment, if you don't include the stage points, Williams, no doubt about it, he would be your points leader. And Brian Webb letting Daniel Voiles go by. Ferris a little loose off of 2. Hangs on to it, keeps it straight. Ryan New trying to look on Ferris. Can't do it yet. Now Brian Ferris up to Brian Webb. I think the 6 will just let the 20 car go right on by. New gets a little bit tight here. Could this help out Vargas in the 00? Not just yet. Top 3 now clear of the 6. But Brian Webb may look on Brian Ferris. New way tight up in 3 and 4. Here comes Vargas and Nanico inside. And they don't do anything about it. Webb looking on Ferris. Remember, not for a position. Webb just trying to get back on that lead lap. Currently the first car a lap down, still in 36th position. First car they would catch up to, could it be traffic, would possibly be Alex Lozano in the 88. Running his own race at the moment in 35th. Last car on the lead lap. Here's the battle for second. Ferris trying to look inside on Voiles to make it a 1-2 Toyota battle right now. Vargas and New battling it out. That's for 4th on the track. New trying to look on the outside. Vargas playing some defense. Remote real quick. Laptop is about to die. If we lose the laptop, we lose the race. And by the laptop, I mean my MacBook. So we'll get that locked and loaded, and we'll be good to go again. And there we go. We are back in business. Off of turn 2, someone may have gotten loose, and they did. Rossello got into, that's, if you're wondering who that 54 car is, that's Dylan Young, making his first New Era Cup Series start, started late in the season. 54 car part-time for Rick Ware Racing, doing a good job right now in his first start of the year. Currently rating in 14th. Good battle for 4th spot at the moment. Ryan New and Christian Vargas, and then Ferris on Boyles. No daylight between those bumpers. Ferris has got the run underneath. Can't get there just yet. Well, he's trying now. Can use the dog leg as momentum. He can, and he's there. Boyles has one inside, and he's just going to let Ferris drive on by. But Ferris gets a little bit tight. Mendez holds his line. Now can Ferris catch up to Edwin Mendez? Remember, stage 2 ending on lap number 48. Nanico and Vargas battling it out for 6th spot. Hoffman has jumped his way back up into the top 5. Made some nice passes. Remember, he was outside the top 10 earlier on. I think in the first few laps of this run was very tight. But now in the longer run, he's trying to make his way up to Ryan New, but New trying to go by Webb. Hoffman trying to capitalize on the outside. Not working just yet. And the battle for the race lead heating up. Ferris is up to Edwin Mendez. Toyotas have just been very dominant today, leading all except probably 1 or 2 laps. It's all been led by Mendez, but that could change here. Ferris is there. 4 to go in stage 2. Here he goes. To the inside for the race lead. Mendez tied up there once again. New leader, Brian Ferris at Phoenix. Mendez not giving up on the outside, though. And there is traffic ahead. That is Lozano. And this battle is heating up. Good, because now Boyles has all the momentum, and Mendez falls back to 2nd. Ferris leads the lap of the line. We've got a new leader at Phoenix. Remember, these drivers will have to come in, I think, one more time, maybe 2. Mendez trying to work the outside here, but nothing working just yet. Outside does not have that much grip as much as the low line does. And here comes Boyles trying to take 2nd spot away. Coming to the line, it was just Mendez by about an inch. Here comes Ryan New as well, running in 4th position. Up there with Mendez. Doesn't fall for it. Mendez keeps 3rd, now tries to get back on Boyles for the runner-up spot. Coming to the white flag for stage 2, and it's Brian Ferris out in front. He's got to encounter lap traffic first if he wants to get it. Has to deal with Alex Lozano, but look at the gap he's put on Boyles. 3/4 of a second lead on the 47. Looking on Lozano. Does he have the run? Lozano shuts the door for right now, but that won't matter. Brian Ferris, his first playoff point of the season, wins stage 2. Boyles 2nd, Mendez 3rd, New is 4th, Hoffman 5th, Nanico 6th, Vargas 7th, Morgan 8th, Ryan 9th, and Williams is 10th. Is that Carter Friesen in 11th? And looking for 9th? It is. Almost got in the 2nd caution of the race. I think he may have been in the 1st caution. Remember, I think he turned Marty Johnson around and is now battling for some good spots. And now they're trying to get by Lozano. Boyles gets by cleanly. New's going to get by cleanly. Hoffman, probably Mendez, getting slowed down big time in the 11. not the race right now that Rick Hendrickson wanted to really go for this West Coast swing. They got a guy with a chance to do it. And it's C.J. Williams in 9th spot. Best car here that has a win this season, that's that 24 car. Vargas now trying to work on 2-lap cars. And by the way, that's for a position, keep in mind. For 34th on the track, and Webb's going to take it. Next car they would catch up to... Oh, Gatlin Downey changing tires. I think we've got some pit stops coming up in the next lap or two. 3 cars under a blanket for second. It's Voiles, New, and Hoffman. We'll watch this closely. Downey short pitting. Barretto coming in. I think they're all going to come in right here, right now. Look at the gap as well. 1.26 seconds. Brian Ferris has the best long-run car right now, in my opinion. New taking a look inside on the 47. For second spot, and now let's see what Hoffman can do as well. Will he look for third? Downey coming back on the track. Does this slow down Brian Ferris? It could possibly. Downey gets tied up in 1 and 2, though. That helps out the 20 car. Hoffman looking for third on the track. Remember, Downey doesn't have any... Nope, he does have rear end damage. I forgot. Was involved in that stack up at the end of the first yellow. Currently running in 35th a lap down. Now the last car in the lead lap would be Justin Zidell in the 1. He's just about to cross the start-finish line. Voiles trying to look up top. Barretto. Wow, what a fast car he's got already in that 77. With those fresher, grittier Eagles. Oh, really staying single file now. Nanico and Vargas. They've been having a great battle of their own today. Battling for 6. Nanico trying down low. Vargas can't shut the door. Barretto going by Mendez. And now could go by Daniel Voiles. Currently 3 laps down in 36, trying to change the game up. Meanwhile, look at the mess here for 7th. Or I should say for 6th, excuse me. Here comes Steve Morgan and C.J. Williams. They have interrupted the game of Vargas and Nanico. But for right now, it's all Brian Ferris. He has pulled the gap up to nearly 2 seconds. Currently of the fastest laps. He's got the 28th fastest lap, but has the best car right now. Average speed 117.713. This is one of the longest runs I've ever seen at Phoenix. Ever since we've gone to this new configuration. Battle for 4th here. Whoa! Barretto coming out of nowhere on Ryan New. Hello. And New's not going to be happy at Igor at all. And there we go for pit stops. First 2 win, Friesen and Fitzwater and Clifford. That could help them out. This should be their final stop in the race. But the question's going to be who comes in next. Williams and Morgan battling for 6th. And CJ's got that. Now does Casey Nanico look down low, but who comes in here? There goes the 20. He's in pit road. Same with Hoffman, Voiles, Williams, and Nanico. Those will be the notable 5 that come down pit road. The lead will be given to Ryan New at the line. We've got 20 laps to go in Phoenix. And now will New be the next one to come in? There it is. It gets a little bit tight. Locks the brakes up. Mendez, Morgan come in. Now Ryan and Vargas battle for the lead. 22 car goes to the point. And Zach Ryan will lead a lap of the line here. So these are the only 2, I believe, that have yet to pit of the notable front runners. There's Zidell coming out. Stuart Grant, I think he's already made his pit stop under the green flag conditions. Now who comes in next? It's Vargas, so Ryan will stay out here, go another lap. You see Brian Webb come in. Granton was in 3rd, so he had not made his pit stop yet. He brings the car down pit road. A slow pit road speed of 45 miles an hour. There's Brian Ferris. He's got a comfortable lead over Ethan Hoffman. So Ferris in the 20 car with the provisional lead. Pit road can be pretty interesting here at Phoenix. It's a wide pit road. You see Ryan New just exiting out. Comes out in front of Daniel Voyle, so that could be third spot at the moment. Hoffman a little bit tight. And stays back. New and Grattan, by the way, did Grattan beat out Ryan? He may actually have. I don't know. Carter Friesen with an amazing pit stop. Remember, he was one of the first drivers to come in among the front runners. And goes by Ryan New. That's for 6th at the moment and will likely be for a 4th position spot. At the stripe, we still haven't seen Ryan exit yet, I don't think. Where's the 22 car? There he is. So I don't think he's got the lead anymore. Unless he pulled off some crazy strategy. So this should be Ferris here at the line with the lead. And it is. Lead's still nearly a 2-second gap over Ethan Hoffman. The JTG teammates in 3rd and 4th. That is Voiles and Friesen. So Joe Gibbs 1, 2, JTG 3 and 4. Then you got 2 teams that don't have teammates in 5th and 6th, New and Morgan. Then 7th, CJ Williams. 8th is Zachary Fitzwater. 9th is Casey Nanikel. And Edwin Mendez has fallen back to 10th after dominating the first half of the race. Not what he wanted in the 11. Good battle here. This is for 3rd. Friesen's got to run underneath on Voiles. Is Daniel just going to let him go by? Yep, he will. Point standings definitely changing. CJ Williams will most likely take the points lead away after Marty Johnson wrecked in the 2nd caution. That's all we've had, by the way. 2 yellows in this race. Nanikel just gets in front of Zachary Fitzwater for 8th, by the way. Ryan New now trying to get by Daniel Voiles. So Voiles falls back to 5th. By the way, this gap has come down from nearly 2 seconds to nearly 1 second. Ethan Hoffman is coming closer and closer like Jaws. It's a funny thing I'm saying Jaws because a shark is blue and Hoffman's got a blue car. So Ferris better be careful because those M&Ms are coming right after him. 12 laps to go. Hoffman has brought the gap down to under a second. This race is not over yet, folks. Hoffman started in 2nd today. We got another good battle for 3rd. Friesen trying to pull away. And Voiles looking for 4th. Here comes Morgan as well in the 13 machine. Now let's look at the gap here at the line. Hoffman coming by. This time 600ths of a second faster. Coming to Lozano once again in about maybe 2 to 3 laps. Morgan, can he get by Ryan New here in the 66? Up through that rear bumper. This time by 10 laps to go for Brian Ferris. He'll get his first win of the season in the New Era Cup Series. I think it would be his... I know it would be this season, obviously, but I think this would be his first Cup Series win in his career. If he gets it done. Hoffman's obviously won before. Meanwhile, New gets tight, and here comes the champ inside. Battling for a top 5 spot in the race. He uses the draft, and he's going to go by Voiles here. What a move by Ryan New. Gap now cut down to 6/10. Hoffman. Da-dun. Da-dun. He's coming. Meanwhile, Mendez trying to get by CJ Williams for 7th on the track. He clears him. Fitzwater clears Nanico again. Best battle on track right now. 8 to go, coming to the line. And Morgan gets by the 47 for 5th. Gap now cut down to 4/10, and Hoffman is there. Drove it in a little bit too deep in 1 and 2 that time, but he's up to the back bumper. 2 Joe Gibbs cars battling for the lead, but who's going to win it? They've dominated the race today. 7 to go at the line, and Ferris will now have to play some defense. But we have to play some offense because Lozano, they're catching up to him sooner and sooner. As here's New inside for 3rd. And for the lead, Hoffman doesn't look just yet. New clears Freeze and slides on up. 6 to go, coming to the line, and Hoffman is there, but gets a little bit tied up in 1 and 3 and 4. Lost some time to the 20. Gap from 2/10 to 3/10. And they're catching up to the Lozano. I think if this race stays green to the end, Lozano will likely determine who wins the race, the 20 or the 18. Hoffman's going to try again. Runs a lower line than Brian Ferris does. And now Ferris would love to see a caution come out right now because the race would end if a yellow comes out. Hoffman, he's there once again. Does he try? He looks to the inside. Here we go for the lead. Ethan Hoffman inside, side by side. Into the corner. Hoffman, the new leader at Phoenix, out of nowhere. 4 laps to go, but now can Brian Ferris try to come back? The Toyotas right now have the podium, sweeping at 1, 2, 3. And now Ferris, can he make a recovery and try to get back by Ethan Hoffman? Again, they are coming up to Alex Lozano with that front end damage and some rear end damage. Ferris is still there. 3 miles remain in Phoenix. By the way, Ryan New is coming closer and closer. If these two battle so hard, don't be surprised if Ryan New comes by. Ooh, Hoffman a tighter turn that time. Does this help out the 20? Lozano makes the perfect decision. Let those two go by. Race it among themselves. Ferris slows down a little bit. 2 laps to go. 20 car trying everything he can do. No more lap traffic ahead. This is the race for the win. Toyotas are going to battle it out, but who is it going to be? Will it be Ethan Hoffman or will it be Brian Ferris? White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go in Phoenix. Hoffman came out of nowhere after the pit stops and got by Brian Ferris with 5 to go. Ferris trying to make one last charge here. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. And it's not going to be enough. Ethan Hoffman wins the PetSmart 500 at Phoenix. First win of the season for the 18. The Toyotas take the top 3. 3 Gibbs cars in the top 5. 4 Yodas in the top 5 as well. Ferris comes home 2nd. New 3rd. Morgan 4th. Mendez comes back to 5th. Voyles 6th. Friesen 7th. Williams, the new points leader, 8th. Fitzwater 9th. And Nanico 10th. So a big win for Ethan Hoffman today. I believe this is his 3rd New Era Cup Series victory. He's had one in every season he's been in. First time he's ever won at Phoenix. Let's look back as well on how he made that pass with 5 or 4 laps to go. So this is from our aerial shot. I think what Ferris was trying to do here, I think he was hoping that Lozano would slow down Hoffman. But look at the perfect line Hoffman puts. Ferris moves up the track. He's up to the quarter panel. They're side by side into 3 and 4. Low line just was so much better today. And Hoffman goes to the point. There. So let's give you the results. That was a better race than I actually thought it was going to be. I thought we'd have another crash fest like we've seen in previous Phoenix races. But we did not really. This was a clean race. Dylan Young and Matthew Logan both retired in the middle of the race due to header issues. But yeah, those are the rest of the results. And Hoffman gets the win. Let's export these and we'll give you your playoff standings after 4 rounds. So the standings have definitely changed. CJ Williams, the new points leader. Let me go shut my door real quick. Probably be a good idea if I'm still recording. So as we take a look at the point standings, CJ Williams, the new points leader. And now Marty Johnson back to second spot at the moment. Ethan Hoffman gains 18 spots up to 15th place. He is currently third in the seedings. Tyler Markle is fourth. Let's give you who else is in at the moment. Ryan New up 2 to second. He's fifth. In sixth will be Carter Friesen. Seventh, Igor Barreto. Eighth, Neil Clifford. Ninth, Diego Rossello. 10th, Casey Nanical. 11th, Luke Rainey. 12th, Brian Webb. 13th, Steve Morgan. 14th is Zach Ryan. 15th is Nathan Stapleton. And 16th is Mitchell Collins. And he is about 12 points ahead of Patrick Smith at the moment. John Andrews, Christian Vargas, Jonathan Logan also below the cutoff. A lot of drivers, doing a really good job today getting up in the standings. You saw Hoffman gain 18. Ferris went up 15. Mendez 18. Voiles up 15. And a lot of drivers with some tough breaks as well. Hamill dropped 12. Denton dropped 10. Lozano dropped 10. Standings really did shake up after today's races. We've got as well 4 drivers that have finished in the top 10 in 3 races, and one of them has finished in the top 5 in all 3 races as well. Or, well, in 3 of the 4 races, I should say, and that being Ryan New at the moment. Show you the rest of the earnings as well. For those of you wondering. By the way, Toyota led every lap in this race except for 4 or 5. Which is kind of insane. The Toyotas are very good at Phoenix, to say the least. Team points, Gibbs with a really good day, are coming closer and closer in the standings. And Igor Barreto and Neil Clifford tied in the rookie points at the moment. Next race for the New Era Cup Series. We are back east at the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Chick-fil-A 500, and that you do not want to miss. Going to be a very good one. A new version of Atlanta. Low line and the high line work out very well. On behalf of, well, nobody in the booth with me today, I'm Marty Sakala. You have been watching the New Era Cup Series at Phoenix for the PetSmart 500. We congratulate the number 18, Ethan Hoffman, on his victory. We will see you guys on Sunday in Atlanta. Until then, so long from Phoenix.